Okay, let's show another piece with a nice hole. Actually, that's upside down. A nice cone-shaped shelf. It's really nice with lots of holes that runs all the way through, and it's actually light compared to the size that it is. I think I'll show you guys this piece here. Can you hold it? Don't drop it. So that's a shelf we just pulled out. It's almost like double shelf. It's got a base here with a cave that goes far. Second shelf that goes off of it. Nice look to it here. One big hole. You come around. Another big hole here that goes through. Where is it? Right here. A couple of big tube worms in here. That's a nice, beautiful piece. That's going to Quebec with the shipment. So let's put that one on. What are we at? 100. Okay, so that one is going. 110. You will take some smaller shelves. There's a nice one here with a couple of shells, half shells on it. Put that on. It's a nice one that's got holes that goes all the way through and through. It's probably about 2 pounds. Let's take. I don't think we're going to send this one out. That's way too big to go out to Quebec. So we're going to grab some smaller pieces. Nice addition. There's one here. Small one. It's about 6 inches in diameter. Another one here. Nice holes in it. What else do we have? That one is a big one here actually, but I think that requires a big aquarium, and I don't know why this Pukani is sitting here. Let's take this big one out here. Let's see what we have in here to add more. Well, that's a nice piece. Let's see if we could pull it out. Outstanding. There's a nice one here. Flat piece. What do you think? We could pull that one out? No, all these are on it. Alright, let's go see what else we could do from some of these guys here. Let's take some of these shelves and some from inside that crate. See what we have in this bin. So there's a nice little shelf with a nice little base on it that's going in. What else? Who's gonna carry that big one here? Hey, you hold that, I'll take it out actually. No, I don't want this one. We're gonna take this one out. That's a beautiful shelf here. Okay, shelf are going to Quebec. Let's see what we got so far. There's a beautiful piece here, just one piece by itself. It's almost like double shelf. Lots of big hole actually. That goes from literally from one end to the other. And it's got another hole that goes through it here. And there's the rough that comes out halfway through the hole. Comes out through. Okay, some more rug going to Quebec. Look at this one here. It's got a hole all the way through and through. Beautiful pieces. Goes in the crate. Let's see some smaller ones. Again, lots of holes that goes all the way from one end to the other. Another beautiful piece. One nice parts on it. Let's see this one here too. What's next? Some smaller piece. There's one right here. Another piece. Yeah, there's a big one here. Let's see if we can get this one out now. No, we'll get to it. Let's take these out. There's a nice piece here. Goes in. Let's see. There's one here. Nice 8 inches in length. Again, another 5-6 inches too. For a nice nano. Could sit just that way with some curls on it. Okay, oops. That one is nice, I like it. A little different than the rest. Lots of crevices, lots of holes. Literally that goes from end to end. I could see it through this hole here, here, here. Plenty more. This one here is nice. Some nice small pieces. There's a nice rock. Let's keep the rubble away from it. There we go. Look at that. I love that piece. Little hole that goes right to the bottom. There's a nice piece here. And then we're gonna have to move some of the big ones. There's some on the opposite side. All right, let's. No, yeah, we're gonna move them. So let's. Another freestanding Pukani, and you can see it. It's almost like a mushroom type with an overhang on one side, and the only thing that is holding it up together is by its own leg. And we put a little piece of, you can see here, a little piece of Tonga branch to hold it. It's got a leg. An overhang, tons of room for crawls for the fish to swim through. There's a hole here that goes from one to the other. So is this one here. And that one is about 22-23 pounds total weight. So it's nice to have one piece of rock in the entire system rather than to have a bunch of smaller rubble or heavier rock. Something that size, usually with any other type of rock, is about 55-60 pounds of a weight rock. Okay, here's a Pukani rock that's 18 by roughly 19 high. You can see tons of holes, tons of crevices through the rock, channels that go from one end to another. Could be perfect for a cube tank or in addition to an original tank. And this is just one piece, and you can see tons of holes in it, and it's just simply held by a thin section in the bottom. It's about 4 inches deep, 5 inches deep. And the height, like I said, it's 18-19 inches high. Lots of room for it too. And it's a freestanding one, so let's see the back end of it. And the back end is as good as the front end. It's full of holes and crevices for any kind of SPS. This one piece is actually being shipped to a Reef or a wholesaler in Quebec. Let's see the total weight on that rock here. I don't think it's probably around the 15-20 pounds. Alright, let's see. 23 pounds. Okay, let's see what we have here. Some of the rock that's going to Quebec. So you could have some pieces that are good for medium size or small tanks, or in addition to an aquascape. So this one here is a nice piece. It's about 5 pounds, nice and small. It's about 10-12 inches across. Let's look at another piece here on the medium size. There's one more here. Beautiful, lots of holes, could be placed any way possible in the deck, or like I said, in addition. And a bunch of smaller ones, if anything. There's a nice one here. Could sit straight up on the tank, and you can see the holes, and it's very light. Like you could see the light all the way through from one end to another throughout the entire rock. What else we got? Another one here. Beautiful piece. Another one, lots of holes, lots of caves. You can see the hole on the left, or 2 holes on the left that goes right across. Some on the bottom here. Depending how there's a tunnel here, you could see it in the bottom center. So really some beautiful rocks compared to the boulders and whatnot. And there's some actually shelf pieces that it's going to be going there too. Some for the bigger tank. That's a beautiful piece right here. It's about 15 by 23, and you can see the leg that comes out all the way to here. There's all kinds of rocks. There's this big one here. I don't think it's going there. It's already been called for. Going to another customer. Let's see what else we have. Some nice multi-branching. More Pukani. More TONGA branch. And there's some beautiful shelves. Somebody wants a masterpiece or a huge piece. There's one here. I think it's about 4 feet by 3 feet. For a nice big, well, huge tank if anything. And there's another one here that I really love myself. Under this one here, let's see if you can move it. That's the back side of it right here. That's the back side, and you could see it's about 3.5 feet roughly in diameter. That's a beautiful piece.